do this one. So again, this is 113-mile-an-hour truck pursuit ends in total disaster. Again, this is by Midwest Safety. Go give them a check out, guys. And I broke my internet.
Early in the morning on the southern edge of Marion County, in the heart of Florida, a sharp-eyed sheriff's deputy spotted a parked blue Toyota Tundra reported stolen by Gainesville Police Department. As the deputy pulled into the parking lot of the Circle K, the vehicle sped off. The deputy confirmed that the Toyota was stolen, but she had no idea there was a hostage in the passenger seat.
We're passing Circle K eastbound on 42.
6542, westbound on 441, around Sunset Harbor, set up 2. I can do that. Yeah, if he's just driving normal, just wait till we get there, before we let it up. Unless you have to.
He's speeding up so he can get to the point.
92nd Terrace, speeds are 40.
Set up on 440, just south of Sunset.
26 on that. Coming up on 42 now, Marion.
So what you're so you guys can't really see. Let me move my happy ass over here. So you can see this, they're showing right here where he is currently versus where they're setting up spike strips, just in case it turns into a full blown like car chase. So they're setting everything up. Also,
U-turn at 99.
so this is one thing I will state that I've seen from Midwest Safety is he likes to put in like so you know who the officers are, just in case you want to like support them and everything. He gives you the name, or if you need to be like, yeah, they were kind of an idiot, and be like, hey, Officer Waltensburg needs to turn in their badge. You at least know. That's as long as they give the reports. Usually that's like a 50-50 when you Freedom of Information Act something. FOIA. Sometimes you get the officer's name, sometimes you don't.
9th Avenue. Looks like we're headed back westbound and north on 97th Avenue Road.
There we go.
Still going to be northbound on 97th Avenue. East toward 441 at the intersection of 441 now, most likely going northbound. Northbound 441.
Oh, he bolted. He's like, that's cop. He bolted. As soon as he bolted.
And he's taking off on me. I'm gonna have to light it up.
Bike strips are out.
10-4, speed 70 coming up to Sunset Harbor.
If there's a unit still near Sunset, he's gonna be northbound in the outside lanes. Right now his speeds are about 104. There's very light vehicle traffic.
Terror 1 there, we're 10-8-51.
Oh, he got he snuck those up. That is so good. That is so good. There's so many times that they try and stop stick someone and it fails because they see them coming and it's at night, so it made it easier. But he did smart. He used his light to see where the stop sticks are. Probably heard the radio call. He's on the outside lane. Okay, let me get this in. Okay, turn off light. Wait, hits, pulls. And now no one else is getting hit. That's so good. But all it does is puncture tires. It doesn't mean that they're going to stop.
441 passing Sunset Delight ice cream shop.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know what stop sticks are, they're pretty much, they look like they're padded stuff, but pretty much it's a padded thing, so you don't cut your hands when you're paying them out. They're a lot better than they used to be, which were just like spikes. They are still spikes, but they're padded in a way that if you put your hand to them and push against them, you'll feel the spikes, but you won't puncture yourself. You won't cut yourself on them easily. But if a vehicle rolls over them because it's too much weight, the padding sinks in and punctures the tires. Again, it punctures the tires, meaning that they start losing air, but doesn't mean that they're just going to blow out instantly unless someone's dumb and overinflates their tires. Then they're just going to blow out and everyone's going to have a bad time. Never overinflate your tires, by the way. Whatever the door says 33 psi, you keep at 33 psi. Coming from a mechanic, you keep it within a few psi. 5 over is your max, and you only want to do 5 over because you went into the winter time. You want more. Underinflated, you don't want to do more than 5 as well, and you don't want to underinflate them very often because they wear out faster. Overinflating wears them out just quickly. So try and keep them at that psi. But anyways, that's how stop sticks work. They puncture the tire, and then you just start losing air out of those tires that got hit. Simple as that.
He's slowing down, maybe come to a stop.
Attempted pit. That was a bad attempt. Not gonna lie. Granted, I don't think she had a good angle. Pit attempt 2. Good pit. Good pit. Oh, he recovered. And took out the sign.
Eastbound on Highway 43rd lane.
Fuck. That was her 3rd pit attempt. Jesus.
He's on rims on the front.
Oh, so the fronts are taken out. So the fronts got hit more than the rears.
19 miles an hour, going eastbound still. At the 9,000 block, southeast 143rd lane.
Trust your guns. Trust your guns. Pay attention to this gentleman here. So far, no pedestrians. Focus on him.
At southeast 94th.
I like what she's doing there. She's talking to herself, like in a good way. She's trying to make sure she stays focused in the moment on what she needs to do, but paying attention to everything around her, so she doesn't like pit him into someone's house or another person's car. She's staying aware of her surroundings and trying to make a good conscious call. And if you're in a situation like this, like I've never been in something like this. I've never been a cop, to be precise, but like when you're in a stressful situation, which I've been in loss prevention, dealing with thieves and criminals in that aspect, you have to. There are times that I've had to let people go because it's like, there's something shady about it. Like your gut just screams at you, and you just gotta back off and go, you know what? It's not worth trying to stop these people. Someone's going to get hurt. Like you can just tell. It's a gut feeling you get when you do stuff for so long and you've learned about it.
Right on southeast 94th.
That bug on her window though is distracting me.
Losing the driver's tire.
Good attempt to box in. I like this. Box him in. Just kind of end it now and.
Taking right on southeast 144th lane.
Right on
Mind you, they only know that there's one, the suspect in there. They don't know that there's someone else in the car or the vehicle right now.
Maybe come to a stop again.
She attempted to just put an end to it there. That was a good attempt. She,
Maybe just back
like, yeah, I already can hear. Well, she should hit him hard. that consciously you have to understand that if she hit him too hard, there's a chance because they're in someone's yard that it would have gone into that person's car or in worse their house. So you have to try and stop it and keep him from moving forward. That's what the pits are for. You really don't want to roll a car when you pit them. That's something I do know for a fact. You don't want to roll the vehicles. You want to do the best not to do that.
26 on that. Focus and breathe. Focus and breathe.
She's trying to keep herself calm during a situation. Because this is very stressful, especially like in like this type of like road and everything.
Taking a left on eastbound on 70 Sunset Harbor.
Clear this intersection here.
Stopping. Nope. Nope. He's not. He's going. He's going. He's gone. Good attempt. He's okay. Doing everything right. This driver, I'm gonna give him kudos. He's got really good control over this vehicle. By the way, this vehicle is also stolen. She's had a lot of pit attempts, and she's had good attempts, and she's had bad attempts, and he's just not. He's got good control. That's the hard part. He's got really good control over this vehicle.
Yeah, orange t-shirt. Going eastbound on Sunset Harbor again, passing Southeast 93rd Avenue.
Units, we do have one vehicle coming toward us. Keep an eye on that.
Well, that's the tire gone. That's 2 tires gone.
Another tire.
He's going to start sparking now. He's going to be sparking before you know it. If he doesn't have his front tires, those are going to start sparking. That starts getting dangerous. It's not in the rear, which is a good thing. That means it's not near the gas tank, but still sparks travel. Sparks are lighter than the vehicle and are let off at the same speed and fall, or lesser speed than what the vehicle is going. Therefore, they fly backwards. And all it takes is one good one to hit the gas tank in the right way, where it just kind of burns that plastic a little bit, and then another one to go into the gas tank, and then you have a really bad time. Just saying.
10-4, I don't want to pit him on this curve.
That's a smart thing. You don't want to pin him on the curb.
Making a left on Southeast 100th Avenue.
The only nice that's. I like this guy's run from the cops because like I don't have front tires. Okay, but how do I cool down my wheels? Let's go through the grass because now I have technically better. I have a way of cutting through the dirt. I have grip in it, but I can cut through it. But I can also cool down the wheels so they don't spark as quickly. They're still going to spark quickly. You're not getting a rapid cool and heat. You're just kind of getting a slight cool back to heat. Sorry. Science. She tried. She just couldn't get a good one on that one. That was a good attempt, but not the best. She's up to 7.
Continuing northbound, 100th Avenue at the 2,500 block. Speeds are 38 miles an hour.
He's driving in the wrong lane of traffic. Let's back off, let him back in.
Smart. Don't want him going headfirst into oncoming traffic. Because they're not going to be paying attention until it's too late.
I need him to get through these curves here, and then we can go for it again.
She's just talking to herself at this point.
From the road, the first vehicle at the 14,300 block.
This is a moment where you want. Oh, good attempt. Good attempt. Oh, she couldn't get. She couldn't get the right angle. That's like she was going for it, and he noticed it, and he started coming in, so she couldn't get the angle. Because when you pit, I know you guys can't see my hands. When you pit, pretty much, if a vehicle is going this way, you're coming up this way, and then you're sharp turning. But if you and this vehicle are going the same direction, and they're over here, and then you start coming in, and you start coming in, like turning into pit to hit them like this, to move them, to essentially make them do this, and they just come over earlier than you're ready to move in, it's going to stop you. It's essentially just, it's physics of, cool, you're coming in, I'm going to come in before you actually have momentum to move me in the direction you want me to go. Don't use that. That's not legal advice. Do not fight cops when in the streets. Fight them in court, please. Do not do something stupid like fighting the cops, because it could end up badly. Just saying. Just saying. This is not legal advice. I'm just explaining like why that attempt was such a bad attempt on her. And it wasn't even a bad attempt. She was coming in to start it, and he countered it like instantly. The suspect one framed it on her.
We get up this hill.
In fighting terms, sorry.
Can we get a unit up ahead on 100? Try to stick these last two tires.
Working on 100 and set up your sticks.
Alright, so we're doing good, but I want to get him through these curves.
How's your traffic? There's only one car that's conscious. We're passing northeast 103rd Street.
They got a helicopter up.
97, we can call Chase.
You can actually see that right there. So they're using thermals here. And you can see the heat, like her tires are kind of warm because she's been doing these pits. But look how bright that glow is on his front wheels, because they're just grinding metal on asphalt, and compared to how soft of a glow is on the rear. Like hers, because she's been like speeding up and braking. Hers are going to be, her brakes are fucking fried at this point, because every time you hit, you're trying to hit the brakes you're hitting them and hitting the brakes at the same time, heating up the brakes. That's going to cause a lot of heat. He's getting a shit ton of heat. Like his fronts are glowing more, just as bright as hers. But his are not, because he's hitting brakes, because, well, he doesn't have rubber on asphalt. Simple as that.
Northbound 100th Avenue, passing 126 lane.
You can see that heat radiating off. That's ridiculous amount of heat.
So we get on top of this hill, because I don't want him to hurt anybody.
Like that guy. Yeah.
Traffic's clear, and there's no pedestrians. I just need to wait till he gets out a little bit further so we can be safe.
Passing southeast 122nd lane, still northbound.
What the fuck was that? What flew out?
Try and get here. Once we're through the intersection. Pedestrian.
Out there. Oh, stop six.
Going straight across C25 into...
Yeah, you see those sparks coming out? Yeah, look to the rear wheels. They're starting to go. Good attempt. Good attempt. God, he just recovered. That, again, a hard part about pits is they're not 100%. Just because you do it doesn't mean the person can't recover. The hardest part about a pit is when you pit someone, you need to disable the vehicle as quickly as possible. And sometimes some people just can recover quickly. Like this guy has recovered out of the pits that he's taken that have made him lose slight control. He's regained control so fast they couldn't react to it. They couldn't act on that pit. And that's a hard thing to do. Like, you know, like someone without training on a pit, I could do it and be like, that's easy. I can tell you right now, not knowing like exactly how to do it, I could attempt to do it and I'd fail every single time because it's not a innately easy thing to do because you have to get the vehicle to go in the way you want it to go and then pin it. You have to stop it. And if they recover just right, you can't stop the vehicle. It's going to keep going in the direction it wants to go. It's not an easy task. It seems easy. You just hit the vehicle in this right spot, loses control, and then you pin it. No, that's not how it works. It's rarely how it works. Like, I shouldn't say rarely. It's uncommon for it to work correctly every single time.
He pulled out of it, still eastbound, passing 101st Court.
Yeah, he's recovering from the pits. He's got 3 blown tires now. He's got sparks going.
I'm out. Tires in the end.
The stop sticks disabled one of the patrol vehicles because it wasn't pulled out in time. Oh, that sucks. That officer's seen they're going, fuck my life.
If we got someone else who can get ahead of it, I'm not going to be able to pit him again until we get out of these curves.
Still eastbound, Highway 25, passing up 123rd.
107th Court, still eastbound.
Alright, so we're going to get on here and then we're going to have to end this chase. I don't want to do it on this curve up here because I don't want to hurt anybody. 2-lane road might be all we got.
She's talking to herself, trying to prep herself.
No traffic ahead.
Going for a pit.
Yeah, he wasn't letting her. He fought her on that. He saw her coming up and was like, nope, you're not getting the pet on me. There.
For a pit attempt.
Air 1 Marion, they're still eastbound, passing 119th Court.
10-4 eastbound, passing 119th Court.
Alright, once we get up here, we'll be able to attempt the pit once again.
She's speeding up to try and get that pit. Oh, shifty bastard. So what he did there was he literally just started attempting to fishtail the vehicle. So if she tried to pit him, there's a chance that he fishtailed to the right as she came in and just completely avoided. And so she's like, nope, pulled back. That's actually good reaction from her. She pulled back to go, no, I can't attempt here because he's attempting to... he's trying to maneuver the vehicle so it's harder to pit. So I'll back off because it's not worth trying to... Because there's a chance that she hits him while he's coming into her and she bounces off. There's a chance that she goes to pit as the back end's moving away from her and she just misses completely. Then there's possibility 3 of where she comes in and he's coming in the right time and they connect and he rolls and goes and starts rolling very badly and there's a loss of life. So that was smart on her to back off right there. She's trying. She's trying to get him.
Court.
That was Lost Sparks.
We're passing 126 here.
She went to pit attempt and she sees an arm. Okay.
Northbound American from C25.
That's her point of going, ah, shit.
This might be our last chance. Before this crash.
All tires move on.
She's starting to realize she can't. She's got to be smart about this. She sees a hand out there.
Good job, Clark. Alright,
Like you look like you lost all of his tires now.
he's got the back passenger.
6694 on your left. He has one fire left.
And there it goes.
Air one, are we looking safe for a pit up ahead?
Yes,
Cruise is cleared.
Deer? Yep, deer. Deer!
they're passing
Poor deer.
Street Road.
We're passing 114
Good pit, good pit, good pit. Ooh, ooh.
Another pit, Marion.
That was a good pit. He got him just right. But that passenger, ooh, that could be bad for the passenger.
Looks like a 12,600 block of American.
Stay in the vehicle!
Hey, we good to call him out to you, Young?
Okay, I'll call it. You can get him out. I don't know. He's standing up. Sir, are you get out the window? Show us your hands. Show us your hands so we can help you.
That's good communication from the officers. Of like, hey, you gonna call it? Yeah, I can call it. Okay. I don't know how we're gonna get. They're literally going, hey, let's try and keep it to only one person calling to the driver to tell him to get out of the vehicle. Because I don't know how many people have been in the crowd when people are calling your name, but you have multiple people calling for you and everything, and you're in a crowd. It can get very disorienting very fast. So if you have one person, they're trained, like, she's like, okay, I'm going to stay here. It's probably not the best for me to call because I'm like right here and I'm really close. And she hears them start calling. She's like, okay, I'm not going to say anything. Sometimes you'll hear them over talk to each other, but you know, it can get chaotic if you don't have one person talking.
Stop breaching!
Right there is when you get multiple calls, which makes sense.
Show us your hands so we can help. Wolfenberg, get better cover back there.
Radio 71 tonight.
They don't know. That's our part. They don't know the situation. They don't know if he's got a weapon or anything. This is a felony stop at this point. So guns are drawn. They don't know what he has, like if he's armed or anything like that. So they're telling her, hey, get better cover because who knows? He might pop out the driver's side window and just start blasting, and then they have to shoot. Like, it makes sense. Again, don't run from the cops. You see a cop behind you, be mindful of the cherries and berries. Come on. Find the safest place to pull over. Keep them and yourself out of harm's way. And if you feel like it's a bad stop, if you feel like it's something that they're infringing on your constitutional rights, you fight them in court. You don't fight them on the streets. Fight them in the court. You comply with them to get it over with. So you like, and if they get you out, if they tell you, hey, you need to leave the vehicle, him versus them, you have to leave the vehicle if they have detained you. Once the cherries and berries are on, once the lights are on, you're detained. If they say, hey, you need to exit the vehicle, you need to exit the vehicle. If they ask you to, if they go, hey, can I search your vehicle? They don't have a warrant. You go, no, you can't search my vehicle. You don't have a warrant. That's all you have to say. Okay. And if they choose to do it, then, well, they all have body cameras on, so you can use that against them in court. Fight them in court. Just saying. That's just saying.
Cooperative, he's reaching for something.
That's scary. He's reaching for something. That's always scary.
Sir, show us your hands and exit the vehicle so we can help.
Hey man, you want some better cover? I got unlock the door. I got my engine block. You ain't got a whole lot over there. You're welcome, man.
Start medics hot to the signal for 1031. Have them stage. The passengers unresponsive.
Sir, I need you to exit the vehicle so we can help you. Please show us your hands.
Shield up.
They haven't secured you. Here, one.
Okay, that cop, mad kudos. Not flagging his buddies there. They started walking across. He had his gun down, and as soon as they cleared, his hands were up, his gun and hands were up, ready. That I have watched some body cameras where there's like flagging, and you're like, like you just pisses me off.
And they're still trying to get them out of the vehicle. They're approaching now.
They're coming all the way around. She drops her gun down.
He's in the back seat. He's in the back seat standing up.
He's in the back seat standing up.
Who's behind me? They got another shield? Who's behind me?
Oh, they have 2 more shields. Nice.
I could see him moving back there. He was standing up though, because I could see him by the driver's seat. He was standing up. He was standing by the driver's seat.
3 shields.
Yeah, she's. I don't know. Yeah, he's still moving back there. You can see him. He's squatting now, though. I'm looking right at his head.
Alright, I see.
He can see.
Can, I believe.
You able to hit the spotlight on that window?
Yeah, I probably can.
I got it right here.
I don't want any sympathetic fire coming from this right side.
Yes, sir. We're just shining the light on the window so we can see better.
He's standing up.
He's standing up.
Against the top of the truck.
That's such a good call from that. Hey, I do not want any fire coming from this side. Telling everyone, like, looking at the front of the vehicle, lower your weapons. You are not to fire. That is a very good call to essentially be like, hey, pay attention to what's going on. We are going to be coming in. That's going to be crossfire. I don't need you guys firing into other police officers. Let the people that are going to be right there deal with this. That's a really good call.
Hey, don't you reach! Don't reach! Don't reach! Get up!
He's trying to wake her up, it looks like.
We got a visual on him on the front.
Yes.
He don't have anything in his hands. Both hands are empty.
Okay. That's a good call.
She's moving a little bit, maybe. Later, he's moving her. Both of his hands are empty. Both of his hands are empty, and he is moving her. You want to get one person with a shield on that front window and just watch him? He's reaching in the dash.
Hey, somebody's got to block the road. You go get the traffic. Get out of here!
Back up!
Come over here, Bill Hauser. Rick.
Yeah.
Come over here. I don't want to cross fire, man. No. Double shields. Almost here. You want us to get side by side?
No, because I'm gonna need you. Listen to LT.
All right.
He's
With
got
the
head and hands
That's the
in the
lieutenant.
back.
Okay.
I'll cover the back window.
Yeah, you got to go right where you got.
So she's on back window. That's smart. LT's like coordinating this entire thing really well. That's a good lieutenant. That's a really good lieutenant. Oh, housing tool. Okay. They're breaking. Essentially, a housing tool is an emergency tool to break front windshields, pry doors open, stuff like that. It's essentially meant to pull people out of cars, whether the car is in good condition or it's like burning or rolled over like this. So people are like in a case where people aren't able to get out easily. Yeah, you have like 3 officers right there. 2 of them have guns right on your face. Yeah, that's where you just sit there. You have both hands up. You put one hand on her neck. Just kind of go. Still breathing. Here's my hands. I'm not doing anything. I'm not raging. I'm not stupid. But you ran from the cops, so you're kind of stupid, so. You're very stupid, let's be honest. Oh, they have a canine unit there? Oh, yeah. I hear canine. You need to get out or the dog's going to bite you. Break this window more. I will dive out. Just get me out of this. I don't want to be bitten by a dog. No. Please. Good move up.
Sarge, watch your glass. Sarge, watch your glass, Eric. I'm going to come out.
Machine gloves on, just in case.
Then come out! I will, but there's glass right there. Get out.
Stop arguing with them and just fucking come out.
Come out! Come out right now!
Oh, they got him with the taser.
Come out right now! I'll come at you. Come out! Get out! I'll come out! Let me go! Put your hands on your back. I get behind my back. Stay behind my back. Okay. Get behind my back. Damn.
Dude, you should have come out. My hands are behind my back. Damn. Dude, you should have come out when they told you the first fucking time. If they have to repeat themselves, it just gets worse, okay? Obviously, you don't have a father. Yeah. Okay. He might be actually older in age. You didn't have a father growing up. Not saying that's a stereotype, but it's a stereotype. Okay.
Her neck is hurt.
Oh, you should have been fucking running from the cops, you dumbass.
It's pinned right here. Anything in your pockets? Buddy, you got gloves? Oh, no.
Have medics come out. Yeah, let the medics work on getting her out of this vehicle.
Stop reaching. Stop. Stop.
She's conscious and breathing. As long as you don't see anything life-threatening, she's got to be right now. We'll let the medics get her out and the firemen get her out.
Okay.
Hey, grab that.
You're gonna be okay. What's your name? Kim? Well, keep talking to me, Miss Kim. It's gonna be all right.
Put your chest on the glass. Spread your legs. Spread your legs.
Hey, Miss Kim.
Is it Kim or Kimberly? Kimberly, what's your last name, Miss Kimberly?
10-4 MCFR is just asking if it's
Good cut there, so we don't know her last name. Poor Kim.
I have no idea where the probes are at.
You have everything that's gonna put me inside?
Dude, you got hit. The cops told you to get out. I need to make sure it's safe. No, I get it. Okay, I'm coming out. The glass is gonna hurt. Make sure I'm not cut too badly. I'm sorry. Give me a little bit to get out of here safely so I don't cut myself in somewhere vital. Like if you explain, I'll come out. It's glass. I just don't want to cut myself where I'm going to like bleed out. That's not going to be good for either of us. I get it. Cops can't save someone if you're in the vehicle and they think you're dangerous. I feel bad for the passenger, not him. He's kind of a dumbass.
Huh? Said he had a pocket. Can you tell if your legs are trapped at all? I can see your right leg. Are you able to move your left leg at all?
Female's a strap.
All right.
We have medics go come get you out, okay? Stop.
That's one thing. They're waiting for medics to come get her out because they don't want to move her and cause more damage. They are usually when they're speeders like this. They are. You've dealt with MPs and Z. You know how MPs are. Like they're doing their job, but like you know the type of people MPs have to deal with, especially when people go on leave and they come back. Look at you, like half your officers. Sorry, listen, we all know there's a certain rank of NCO in the Navy that you can't make it to that rank unless you've gotten pulled over with a DUI at least once.
Stop. He's gonna pull the probes out. Who is this guy to you?
He's supposed to be giving me a ride home.
Yeah, did he tell you why he was running like that?
I have no idea.
Well, I'm sorry if you got caught up in all.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of Navy NCOs. Okay, I was an Air Force brat. Z is someone who deals with the Navy, but it's a stereotype for it's about E7 and then like most officers after captain, like majors and over too, in any branch of the military. If you're an officer in the military and you're above a captain, if you're at least a major or higher, there's a high chance that you've been pulled over for a DUI. And then it's like E7s and higher, they've probably been pulled over for a DUI. It's just it's a stereotype that is very accurate. You are an NCO. I'm talking like specifically there's a point in your NCO career that you get to that it's like you either get there slowly by merit or you get a DUI and you get boosted there. It's not really true, but it's kind of funny that it happens more often than it really should. It's like it's one of those, if I had a nickel for every time something happened, I'd have 2 nickels, but which isn't a lot, but it's strange that's happened twice. Yeah, that's actually more like probably have like $1 in nickels because it happens that often.
Alright. Ambulance is here.
I understand. Well, this is on him.
And just in case anyone's wondering, E5 and higher is an NCO. They're a non-commissioned officer. That's why E4 is the mafia. Divorce, DUI, or something. Yeah, that's true. Divorce is the other one, and then not murder, manslaughter. Manslaughter is another one that I've seen and I've heard about because it's not it's not intentional murder, it's accidental murder. That gets them like they get an like that higher NCO status. If you're clean, it's usually like due to like extreme merit, which is rare. That's actually the rare thing, is being like a goody two shoes and having extreme merit. That's the rare one. But otherwise, like a DUI, divorce, something bad usually has to happen, and then you get like promoted. I don't get it. It's weird. Yeah, her arm's pinned between the ground and a car and a truck.
Really good job with everything. I was really worried for you on this pit right.
I love that. Pinned between something. Yeah, a fucking 4,000-pound truck and the ground. Okay, it's not all 4,000 pounds. This is like 87 pounds, roughly, is that top bearing. But we're also, it's also a levy. You have some contours, so it's probably a little bit more. It's changing. Oh, that's good. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's for the better. Hopefully more merit people get NCOs, not doing something stupid and then, oh, hey, here, so we can keep you out of jail for a little bit longer.
I saw your wheels come off the ground, and I thought you were the one rolling it first. So I'm
Oh shit, her wheels came off the ground when she pitted him? Oh, that's scary. We'll find out. Oh no.
really glad that you're okay. Be really careful with the pits like that. You had me like scared for you. I gotta check my car.
Oh, I know mine's theft.
Russell Corner.
She already knows. She knows. My
He said, "No, you okay?"
my shop's fucked.
Did he really?
Alright. Go find my friend.
Wait, what?
Did he really?
Alright. Mine's theft.
Russell Corner. You got emails about him?
LT knew who it was.
He said, "No, you okay?" Did he really?
Oh, that's not great when the lieutenant knows who you are. If you're a criminal and the lieutenant knows who you are, that's not good. Oh. That's not as bad, but it is on that level of, I'm gonna pull it back to military, being like an officer, an NCO or an officer, and someone goes, Jameson, yeah, I guess Jameson snuck out, and you just hear the NCO go, again? Oh, like, you're like, oh, this is gonna be one of those people.
Alright. Go find my friend.
Hey, I don't know if you heard, I already ran him on LCR, and I'm gonna have him send it on to you.
What is it?
His ID card.
You got a warrant?
Who's got him?
I don't know.
He's right here.
All right, he's got to go in somebody other than her car because she's getting towed in. Just come out of the car, man. It was pretty easy.
She's getting towed in because her car's fucked up.
Station, you're a ding dong.
Everything else aside, I told you.
She was being very nice there. She's being very nice. I know, well, besides myself, I know many officers that sit there go, dude, what the fuck were you doing? You knew I saw you. Why did you just stop? Fucking retard. Like, she's being very nice.
Come out. No one's going to hurt you. No one's going to hit you or arrest you. But when you don't come out, that's why we got to use the taser on you. Mirandize them to your question. You're not transporting them, man.
Russell, listen to me, man. Can you hear me? Give me a good nod. Come on now.
You stop 6'2"?
Alright.
All right.
Remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in court of law. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you? Give me a good head nod. Yay, nay.
How Stringer's called. He hit stop sticks. So he's gonna flat time.
Alright, we'll try again.
I love that. How Stringer's car, he hit stop six, so he's got a flat tire. You know, they're all like, oh, we are not going to give it. He is going to hear it for weeks. We are going to give him nothing but shit. The people who know who he is are like, hey, they're going to walk up, they're like, hey, how's it going, 6? Fuck you, dude. You know that's how it's going to be. Because the police are just like the military. You do something stupid or you get like something dumb happens, you're just going to have you're going to have this nickname that you cannot escape. You're going to, that's your nickname for the rest of your career. Like, seriously, I guarantee you there's a rookie out. Need a tire friend. I know. Yeah. Someone's going to walk up. Need a tire friend? Fuck you, man. There's going to be like that one rookie. You know, there's that one rookie somewhere in all the U.S. in the police academy. Probably even the private military who's called shit stepper because they were doing a run. They're like, oh, I can cheat, and they walked off and they stepped in shit, and then they're cleaning their boots off from shit, and someone's like, hey, how's it going, chip stepper? Like, that's something that happens constantly. And like I said, like in like the Dusty video for Fat Electrician, like pilots, most pilots don't get their names from doing something badass. It's usually doing something stupid. That's how they get their nicknames. It's something stupid usually. It's rarely something badass. You're not called Reaper because, you know, you've downed 14 enemy aircraft. No, you're called Reaper because you shoved a Reaper jalapeno up your ass or something. Like, you did something stupid. That's your nickname now. Go get some rest. But that's just how it is. That's a bad example, but I'm just saying that's how things are. Usually you get a nickname and it's because it's something stupid.
Everyone, I think we're good right now. You can clear. Appreciate it. Everyone's 1026.
That's a raffle.
Being plain.
That's a full insurance.
And ads.
loss.
Ads.
What's that here in case you want?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem, man. And at the end of the day, I'm okay, you're okay, she's okay, so we're gonna be okay. That's what counts.
She's like really chill about everything.
She's doing okay, man. She's talking now, she's doing a lot better. She's getting out of the car, and then they're gonna take her up to the hospital, okay?
He probably panicked because she was in shock when her arm got caught between the ground and the vehicle. So he was more worried about her and not. I get that you're in a situation, a high tense situation. You're not listening to commands because like this person is hurt and it's my fault. I'm trying to save them, and then you're just hearing, yeah, you like that's the like you're hearing the commands, but they're not commands. They're muffled. Because your adrenaline, your heart's pumping so fast and you have a lot of adrenaline. So I can get where, like, him getting tased probably was because he wasn't hearing correctly until, like, it was that bubble broke and they're like, there's glass and her, you need to get the fuck out of the vehicle. Yeah, but you need to get but tase. Oh, I guess I'm getting out of the vehicle. You know, that's one of those things.
Yeah.
She was just running.
I know, man. I saw her hands out the window. I ain't mad. I ain't even mad at you.
You got her?
Yes.
You run her?
I haven't yet.
Okay, run her. Let's see if she's got anything. She's the passenger, correct?
Correct. Her hands were out the window the entire time.
So we don't have anything on her?
No, not unless there's something in her purse, but we'll worry about that later. If I have to file for a warrant, I'll do what I gotta do.
I agree. Don't forget to do a lost property report.
Lost property?
You lost the hubcap.
So
Okay, that was funny. Oh no, you were saying call sign Bob for being plain. Yeah, that's true. Like again, a call sign isn't because you did something badass. It's usually because you did something stupid. Or yeah, call sign Bob. Bob, you're boring. You're plain. You're Bob. Like, hey, what's your name? Oh yeah, my name's Kit. I'm kind of badass, blah blah, blah blah, this and that. Hey, didn't you like blow out a tire hitting the runway when you came landing in? Yeah, okay, we're gonna call you Blowout. That one guy that's flown out under the radar. Fuck is he? I don't know. He's just some Bob. Yep, that's his nickname. Hey Bob, how's it going? My name's James. Yeah, whatever, Bob. Like, that's how that goes. Like, very rarely do you get something cool for a call sign because you did something cool. Blowout. Yeah. You could you could see it, especially in the Air Force. For Air Force, you could see someone being called Blowout because they did something stupid. That's true. That's very true. That's very true. I'm surprised. Well, can't the only people that really go for that are Army or Marines, and most of those people don't go for. They aren't pilots, so they normally don't get those call signs. But I wouldn't be surprised if someone was called Whale Hunter. And if you know what a whale is in the military, you know what I mean. Call sign Ripper. Oh my god. There's a few ways that can go.
The thing was, I actually saw him at the gas station. Him and I like locked eyes before he's like, and he saw me. He could have just stayed put. He knew I was coming back because it's the only blue tundra in Summerfield. All right, I know you're hurting, but I'm gonna go.
Oh, holy shit! The guy stole the only version of that tundra in that entire city. Oh, dude, you done fucked up. Sounds good. Later, Z.
And get this over with, that we can focus on recovering, okay, Miss Kimberly? Yeah. All right. How do you know this gentleman? You're not in any trouble, by the way. You're just my passenger. I saw your hands out the window the whole time.
Okay. Thank you. He was over at a friend's house, and I asked him for a ride back to the house.
Have you ever seen him before?
Yeah, I've seen him before. I know of him. Yeah, that's why I asked him for a ride home.
Excellent job. Very good. A lot of patience. I'm proud of you. Really good.
Thank you. Honestly, though, for all the flying I did, it really wasn't that bad.
He was driving the shit out of it for having no tires.
That's why I asked everyone if we were clear. I hate doing it on a 2-lane road, but I have a curb and a bridge next.
Yeah, there was.
Oh, there's a top.
Oh, she knew the lay of the land. So she knew she had like almost no time left. Because it was going to be either hit worse they did, or it was going to turn into something way worse. And when she saw the passenger, she's like, I gotta pay him. So she, like, there's no chance that she didn't get investigated during this, because they're like, well, someone got injured from your pit. Yeah, but that's going to be her argument. Either it was, I pit him there, or there's a curve where he could have spun out and they both would have died, or a bridge where they could have gotten into a river. So she made a good call.
This isn't gonna fall over on me, right?
Well, there is possibility. That's too much. We took a lot of our stuff out already. So.
Do you guys have your Halligans I can like reach in and fish it out? I like living.
So they found a shotgun shell. So there was a gun in there. Oh, meth pipe.
Alright, man, you sit inside. Right there. No, sit right in there. Alright, we're not doing all that stuff. I'll get you taken care of in a second. It's just.
He was not having that. I gotta pee bad. We're not dealing with that shit. Get in here.
We didn't hit the deer, right?
Oh, he hit the deer. Yeah, it came right underneath it.
Pipe in here, I guarantee it.
Now, see,
Oh, I tell
you
you.
hit a deer too.
Magic.
That deer back there spread a kill if you want to take it home. Larson's got a truck. I'm just saying. Can you drop it off your house? I hit a bunny on the way here on 92nd.
Oh, they were off the roof.
A bunch.
14 pits. Jeez.
A bunch.
Oh, she's gonna be called 14er. She's gonna be called 14. How's it going, 14?
Hey, this is Deputy Wolfenberg with Marion County. How are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. I'm calling you back in reference to your stolen car.
Your stolen car now.
Well, at this point, it's a total stolen car, so...
Oh, is it really?
Oh, yeah, I rolled it.
Oh, ruh-roh.
Yeah, but we got him.
Okay, that was kind of, okay. So she called the guy who reported his vehicle stolen, saying, hey, talking about your stolen vehicle. Oh, it's yours now. Yeah, it's rolled. Oh. At least he's got a good sense of humor.
Yeehaw.
That's awesome.
At least he's got a good sense of humor. I'll give him that.
You got that. That's got.
Wait,
I would say there's enough residue. If you get all that residue out of it, that's possession of meth.
I wonder if that's what he was throwing out the window. Empty. Well, let's see what's in there.
More meth.
Residue.
Residue?
I can't believe the Marion Oaks guys were all the way over here. Oh my gosh, darn, man. Everybody wants to party.
Slow night.
Bueno.
Oh, it popped for meth.
Yeah, for DUI.
Oh, $10,000 bond.
Fantastic. Liquid meth or morphine? What do you think? I'm gonna say liquid meth.
Yeah, I would just do the same thing and stick another one of these down in there and get a little bit on it.
Meth.
Yep.
The victim was
So he had a residue, he had powdered and liquid. He was probably tossing some of it out. He also has a prior for a DUI. Oh, spicy.
transported to a local hospital and was later released. She was never accused of any wrongdoing and faces no charges of any kind.
Good.
The suspect, identified at the scene as Russell Kane Cornegay, was taken to Marion County Jail.
He looks like someone that uses meth. Not habitually, just enough.
And charged with possession of methamphetamine, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of cannabis less than 20 grams, felony fleeing police with disregard to safety, grand theft of a motor vehicle, resisting an officer without violence, false imprisonment, and driving with a suspended license.
Come over here so you guys can see all those charges. Oh yeah, that's spicy. That's spicy. Possession of meth, possession of drug paraphernalia, possession of cannabis, so weed, under 20 grams. I think that if this is in Texas, that's felony. If this is like, depending on the state, this is either a misdemeanor or felony. If he doesn't like in my state in Colorado, if he's charged with this, that means he doesn't have a red card. That's a full-on felony. I think in Washington that's misdemeanor without a red card. Felony fleeing, grand theft, resisting an officer without violence, because he didn't actually attempt to attack any of them. False imprisonment because he had a passenger with him that wanted to get the fuck out. And driving, and yeah, suspended license because he had a DUI.
Originally, Russell entered a not guilty plea. However, after almost 8 months sitting in jail, he entered a plea deal. All of the drug charges, as well as the grand theft of a motor vehicle and the false imprisonment charges, were dropped. In exchange, Russell pleaded guilty to the remaining charges and was sentenced to time served.
Got lucky. He got time served for the imprisonment.
Just a week shy of 8 months. He was also assessed fines and court costs of
Oh, $54,000? Ooh.
over $54,000 and has agreed to pay $50 a month. At that rate, it will take Russell 90 years to square up with the state of Florida.
Oh yeah, this was in Florida, so yeah, he took a plea deal because he probably would have been in jail for a long time with all the drug charges.
Florida. Russell was then
Florida
transferred
doesn't
to
fuck
neighboring
around.
Sumter County for violating his community custody stemming from a 2022 drug conviction. He was returned to prison in April 2024 and was released on community custody in August of 2025, which he continues to serve. Russell's criminal history stretches all the way back to 1998, when Russell was found guilty of possession of amphetamines at the age of 21. The subsequent 25 years saw Russell in and out of jail and prison for multiple drug convictions, as well as driving-related convictions, establishing a long pattern of drug abuse and dangerous driving behavior.
I'm going to state this. So, yeah, you can sit there and state this is failure of the court system, this is failure of this or that or this or that. The hardest part is he's been habitually using drugs for a long time. Like, he refused to admit... The biggest thing with, like, this entire situation is... Like, I'm a person that, like, I'm cool with if we start legalizing certain drugs because I think they're not that bad. We can legalize them and it'd be fine. Plus, it's more tax revenue, whatever. I don't care about that as long as we get rid of the IRS. Anyways, I'm not going to dive into that, but the hardest part is, like, well, all he needed was help. Yeah, that's true. He needed help to get over these addictions, to better himself. The hardest part is he has to admit he has a problem and he has to admit he needs help. And he has to be the first person to go, I need help and I need to do this myself. Because if he doesn't, if he's forced to do it, he's never going to recover correctly. He has to be the person to take that step forward. And that's the thing that people don't understand. That's the hardest part. Is like we'll take me for example in this aspect. Most of the time you guys coming into my streams and everything, I usually end up cracking a beer. I have a few beers while streaming. Maybe I have more beers. I do get angrier when I have too many beers, so that is an issue on me. I know that is an issue on me, and I'm doing better to correct that. But I also am a person who falls into habit. So the hardest part is breaking the habit for me and not having something else to focus on. Kind of like, it's hard to break that habit. But I know it. I know it's there, so there are different avenues I can take. I haven't chosen to take them. And that's the thing. I know there's an issue, but I have to choose an avenue to break that. To break that, to choose an avenue to break it, one is an extreme, the other one is getting myself to will myself to break it. And the best way I've been looking at it is I've got to find the right time to just start going, but I also need to not take too long. And I've gotten better about drinking on stream to where it's like, yeah, I'm cutting back on drinking on stream. You guys don't see it. You guys don't see how many beers I'll drink. But the days I drink a lot more, usually are more stressful, but usually the next few days, I'm not drinking at all. So, and I've tried to start limiting myself to going, oh, I'm just going to drink only on stream days. I'll have my my drinks with my mom for lunch on this day, and then not touch something until we start stuff. But then there's like weeks that I relapse, so it's a back and forth. And in this case, he may have never figured out or has had someone to kind of like really talk to him and go, hey, I'm concerned about you. I'm worried about this. I'm worried about that. What can I do to help you start working on bettering yourself? Because that's the hardest part. And sometimes even that's not going to do it. Sometimes it takes something more extreme. And that's the hard part. Like, when someone's so ingrained with something, in order for them to break that, they need either like that friend coming in, or they need something a little more extreme. So it's not like a failure of stuff, because 90% of the time it falls on the person to better themselves, and it's not an easy thing for a lot of people to do. It really isn't.
Hold on real quick. Ready, set, victory!
Wait, what? What'd she do?
Multiple drug convictions as well as driving behavior.
Victory! Hold on real quick. Ready, set.
Toss his phone back. Oh, so it stays in the vehicle, so it's still part of evidence for the vehicle. Okay, that makes sense. All right, that's funny. That's funny.
Victory!
So yeah, that was, again, everyone, that was Midwest Safety's 113-mile truck pursuit ends in total disaster. It wasn't a total disaster. No one died, but it wasn't good for people. So it wasn't good overall. But yeah, that's that one.